Hey man, welcome back to the Super Divorce YouTube and or Twitch channel. Nicholas Villars here, aka Super Divorce, and welcome to a brand new edition to tonight's edition of Sega Mania number 17. We're going to be doing a Game Gear game tonight. G-Loc Air Battle on the Sega Game Gear. So, how about that? Oh, hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. I gotta do something real quick. I'm trying to send a link to this stream out so that anyone who wants to join is able to join. And there we go. Okay. Ghoulie is here and says, "What's up?" What's up, Ghoulie? This is what's up. G-Loc Air Battle is our game for tonight as we continue Sega Mania. What is Sega Mania? It is a live internet streaming program in which we are working our way through every single review from the pages of the late great Sega Mania magazine, one of my favorite gaming magazines of all time. Short-lived, only 7 issues from 2021 through 2022. Looked like they were moving on up, moving towards some great, wonderful things. They were working their way through the Sega Pantheon, starting way back with the Master System and the Genesis and the Game Gear, and they were working their way through the Sega timeline, reviewing games kind of in the order they came out. Fantastic idea for a magazine, really great presentation. And then one day, out of nowhere, they said, "We're all done. No more Sega Mania magazine." No explanation given. Just, "Thanks for reading. Go fuck yourselves." And I said, you know what? I don't like leaving on that note, so we're not going to leave on that note. And I'm not going to demand an explanation from anyone involved. That's fine. If you guys want to be cryptic and secretive about what actually happened, then that's fine. Go ahead. We'll continue right here, honoring the tradition and the good times that were had while reading Sega Mania magazine. We're going to extend the life of this thing via this YouTube program and Twitch program, where we are examining the games reviewed and also the reviews themselves from the pages of Sega Mania magazine. And this is actually the very first review from issue number 2. We left off last time. We ended issue number 1 with Space Harrier 2. And coincidentally, Space Harrier 2, a game from the fantastic, legendary game creator Yu Suzuki. He is also the man responsible for the game that we're going to be taking a look at tonight, G-Loc Air Battle. And I've got some notes on this one. I always like to take some tidbits and relay them to you before we actually jump into the review proper and the gameplay. So, let's see. What kind of tidbits do we have about G-Loc Air Battle? Well, it came out in 1990. Like I said, another game from the legendary Yu Suzuki. Most notably, at this point in his career, known for the Shenmue series. But, you know, of course, also did Outrun and the Afterburner series, which was the precursor to this game right here, to G-Loc. G-Loc is actually sort of a spin-off to the Afterburner arcade series, They released 2 of those in arcades in the late 80s, and then we got the Afterburner, not sequel, but spin-off, G-Loc here, Air Battle. G-Loc, what does it mean? What do you mean G-Loc? Well, it refers to the G-force induced loss of consciousness that pilots sometimes have to deal with. Not something you want to be dealing with if you're a pilot. You got to be careful of that. If you saw the new Top Gun Maverick, then you'll be very familiar with the phenomenon known as G-Loc. Happens to one of the guys in that movie, and almost happens to a few more. Gotta be very careful flying at those top speeds, pushing your brain, pushing your blood around in your body. Some people can't handle that. So if you're going to be a pilot, a fighter pilot, acquaint yourself with the concept of G-Loc and do your best to avoid it, because you don't want to fall asleep up in the air. You don't want to fall asleep up there in your fighter jet and then wake up careening to the ground without enough time to straighten yourself out. It's not a good thing to do. Try not to let that happen. There were 3 arcade versions of this here game, as well as, you know, ports on the Mega Drive. We're not going to be talking about the Mega Drive version. We're just looking at the Game Gear version alone. That's what the review in this magazine is covering. Sometimes in the pages of Sega Mania, they would review multiple system versions of the same game, you know, and kind of compare and contrast them. They didn't do that for G-Loc. They just they focused on the Game Gear version, so that's what we're going to be doing here tonight. Cooley says this game better be better than Super Thunderblade. I have faith it's going to be, because I've never played a Yu Suzuki game that I did not like. And I'm not expecting this to be like, I'm not expecting to be blown away by it, because I mean, I had a Game Gear back in the day, and I've played a few Game Gear games on ROM in the years since, and it's not a handheld that really that's known for having many must-play games in its library, you know. So I don't think it'll be awful, but I'm not expecting it to be the greatest thing ever. As long as it's decent, I'll be happy. I have a feeling that the arcade versions and the Mega Drive version probably blow this one out of the water. That's just, you're not going to get as much out of the Game Gear as you're going to get out of an arcade cabinet or even the Mega Drive. So we kind of have to temper our expectations here going in. But again, I've never played a Yu Suzuki game that I hated, so I have faith here that it's going to do a pretty decent job. So like I said, there were multiple versions. There were 3 arcade variations released. You had a basic stand-up version, just like a stand-up, walk up to the arcade cabinet and start playing. There was a regular sit-down version, and then a deluxe sit-down version that utilized the R360 technology. And if you're not familiar with R360, it I believe stands for rotation 360, 360 degrees. So I got a little video that I can show you here. Take a look at this. Here's what the deluxe version of the sit-down G-Loc Air Battle looked like. Oh, not that. Hold on. Where is it? And there we go. I want to show you that. Why is it not? Oh, I have to do that. There. Check this out. This is pretty cool. And I think I put in the description of this video here. This video footage comes from Ultimate History of Video Games on YouTube. Go and give them a sub, because you know, I'm showing you footage from their channel, and I think that would be nice if you went and subbed to their channel as well, because it's cool that they have that on there, so you can see how crazy this contraption was, you know? 1990. You could have walked into an arcade in 1990 and had this experience. Isn't that badass? I mean, you don't even see shit like that now in arcades. Not for the most part. Most of the arcades now, I mean, shit. So many arcades are like just low effort. You see new arcades popping up now. People trying to open barcades just using arcade 1-up cabinets. Installing card readers on the front of them, which I believe is actually illegal. You gotta be a real cheapskate, cheap ass to be opening an arcade with arcade 1-up cabinets. I mean, they're fine for your house. I've got several of them myself. But if I was going to open an arcade, I would not be filling it up with arcade 1-up cabinets. Just, it's tacky, in my opinion. But anyway, yeah. This was what the deluxe version of G-Loc Air Battle looked like in arcades. Spin your ass all around. You know, I wonder how many people threw up inside these things. Had to happen at least several times. Have to be really pissed off as an arcade owner. Michael Jackson had one of these. How about that?
How about this, Cap? Huh? Michael Jackson actually had one of these in his home.
So, maybe if you have as much money as Michael Jackson one day, you can pick yourself up one of these cabinets here. The Game Gear version that we're going to be checking out tonight differed a bit from the other versions. I believe this is the only version that had a point system where the points can be used to upgrade your jet fighter. So that's kind of neat. The OG arcade version came to consoles, home consoles. The old school arcade version hit home consoles for the first time ever in 2020 with the Sega Ages series on the Nintendo eShop. If you're wanting to maybe check out the arcade version without tracking down the arcade cabinet, then you can check it out on the Nintendo eShop. Oh, Ghoulie is saying that the transition back to my regular voice after the Jay Leno was too sudden. I gotta, you know, that's part of the magic. Being able to move in and out of the Jay Leno voice at will. So there you go. A little background info. And now, how about we take a look at the Sega Mania review of G-Loc Air Battle. Please allow me to flip open my physical copy of Sega Mania issue number 2 from 2021. I'm going to put a graphic on the screen here. This is the G-Loc Air Battle Game Gear review from Sega Mania. I believe this is from Rob Kirkep of the Sega Mania staff. And you can follow along right there on the screen, or you can look in the description below and you can follow the link over to the Sega Mania magazine archive. You can not only check out this issue online and flip over to page 23, follow along there, zoom in, zoom out, flip around if you want to. You can also check out every issue of Sega Mania magazine through that online archive. And if you ever get impatient, if you want to find out what we're going to be reviewing next time, all you ever have to do is find the current review that we're doing and flip ahead to the next review in the magazine. And that's what we'll be covering, because we're going in review order. If you don't want to find out what we're doing next time, if you like being surprised when the stream goes live, then just don't do that. All right? So here we go. Let's see what Sega Mania magazine had to say about G-Loc Air Battle. G-Loc Air Battle. G-Loc, standing for Gravity-Induced Loss of Consciousness, is a spin-off from the Afterburner series and puts you in the cockpit of A-8M5, an experimental aircraft with 9 missions facing you in order to defeat the baddies and save the day. Your enemy for this particular series of dogfights is the Future World Army, who have stolen a load of planes and warships from the United Nations. So the UN has brought you in to handle the situation. The UN has brought you in, eh? However, they don't want you to go and retrieve the billions of pounds worth of stolen military hardware. Instead, your mission is very simple. Blow them all. Which you can spend at the supply hangar on upgrades, missiles, fuel, and repairs. It's essential to spend these wisely, and is the only aspect of G-Loc which really makes you think strategically about what you're doing. G-Loc is a fairly short game, and can be completed in about 20 minutes. However, it's difficult enough to ensure that you aren't going to complete this easily within a few tries. This arcade port was also ported to the Master System, and without a doubt, the Game Gear version is the better of the two. Well, that's surprising, because usually the Game Gear versus the home consoles, the stationary living room consoles, always kind of gets the short end of the stick. But according to Sega Mania, they're saying this is the better when you're comparing it to the Master System version. The graphics aren't great, but they do the job. The sound, however, is really good. The music is brilliant. I've seen online hatred for it over the years. And incredibly catchy. The gun sound effect sounds absolutely nothing like a gun, but you'll soon learn to live with it. If music isn't for you, simply mute it and put Highway to the Danger Zone from Top Gun soundtrack on repeat. Simples. G-Loc Air Battle won't be for everyone, but it's very reasonably priced and is worth giving a blast if you've never played it before. So there you go. The feed's gone choppy. Is it better now? Hopefully. I feel like that... I don't know what the deal is. It happens like once a stream. Once upon a stream, things go choppy, and I don't know why that happens. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this out now. Typically, for review purposes, to be thorough, give myself time to form my own opinion, I kind of commit myself to playing for at least an hour, unless I can complete the game in under an hour's time. So they say it can be completed in about 20 minutes, but probably not on your first playthrough. We'll see if I can get through it in 1 hour. Let's get it started here. All right. And here we go. G-Loc, air battle. One player, what are we gonna play on? I guess we'll try normal. And, yeah, we can go wherever we want first. I guess we'll start here. This is where it kind of... Oh, this must be the last one. You have to do that 9th. Okay, well, we'll start here. Target 10 fighters. Completed 10,000 points. Mission 1, shoot down 10 fighters. Okay. Oh. So one thing right off the bat, most flying games, you'll be dealing with inverted controls, but it doesn't look like they've done that in this game. If you move up, you go up. If you hold down on the D-pad, you start going down. Mission completed. Okay. Oh, and here we can buy some shit. How much does it cost to fuel up? It only gets us that much fuel. Yeah, what do we got? 53. No. Let's try that. That fills us up. We've got a small fuel tank, light armor. Let's upgrade to the Vulcan. And let's go ahead and upgrade to medium armor. Why not? Alright, there we go. Moving on to the second stage. Target 10 warships. If we complete it, we get 20,000 points. Whoa, what's going on there? Woo! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, what am I getting? What's the danger for? Is that a warship? Oh, that, what the shit? Okay. I'm almost out of fuel. I thought it said that it would go into third-person view if I was about to be hit. It doesn't seem like it's really happening. I think I'm about to die. Yeah. Well, yeah, but it said that... I thought it said if you're about to get hit, it'll go into third-person mode, and then you have an opportunity to turn and do some dogfighting. Game over. My rank is Cadet. Okay, so not too good. Try again, huh? Well, that was quite a jump in difficulty from stage 1 to stage 2. Stage 1 felt like there was really no challenge at all, and then stage 2 was like pain in the ass big time. And it seemed like it was gonna lock on. But it doesn't really, I don't know how that works exactly. Okay, see? I mean, nice and easy. Maybe I should upgrade to special. See what that does. Okay, I can try 10 warships or 50 fighters. I'm gonna try going this way and see what happens. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. What? How? Well, maybe I need to upgrade my armor first, all the way. Because I just got punked out. That wasn't good. It's really kind of tough to target where you want to target. Like I said, it doesn't really lock on. It just shows you, it lights up to where you should be aiming for, but I wouldn't call it a lock-on scenario. Alright, mission completed. Let's see, let's try heavy armor. And, yeah, okay. Moving on, we'll try the 10 warships again. It's like a suggestion. Which is like, why even bother? Why bother even showing me? Why do I keep getting danger? I guess maybe it doesn't switch views on the home console version. Maybe that's only something that you get on the arcade version. I keep overshooting that shit, man. No! Fuck it. Yeah, I see him there. It's like you gotta launch this shit like, no! Fuck it all! Can't do much about that. Be nice if they had like a fuel pickup you could get or something. A refueling station you could hit up in the middle of a battle. Look at this. By the time I get over there, I'm already like way past it. And it's just like it scoots me back and forth. It's, well, I'm halfway there. God damn it. Bullshit. What a jump in difficulty. Seriously. Okay, let's try again, whatever. Have to remember, I need to launch the missiles well before I'm converging upon the warships. Or else you just don't get time. You're not going to have time to do it. Ah. I don't mind the music. They talked about the music, you know, in the review. I think the music's alright. I don't know why some people would say it was offensive to them. Grating, you know. Nothing bad about it in my opinion. Definitely heard much worse in other games. Ah, boy. Let me up my fuel. Let me get my heavy armor going. Just for fun. Let's take the Vulcan. Okay, there we go. Let's try to destroy the warships. I'm trying to see if firing my weapon like uses up shit. Damn it. It's already too far away. Ah! God damn it, I tried to hit that! Alright, we got 3 out of 10. Feel like that should have been a hit. Now over the mountains again. Back over the mountains we go. Alright, if you see the danger, you just have to like lean to one side. That's really all you can do. Doesn't seem to be a very elegant strategy. There we go, 6 out of 10. God. No! Fuck it all. 7. Oh, come on, man. Oh, how was that not a hit? Son of a bitch. I'm gonna run out of gas. Come on, get me back to the ocean. Out there? Come on now. Come on now. Where are we? Just one more. Come on! Got him, that's it. Woo! Alright. That was a pain in the dick. And the biggest pain in the dick about this is you only get 1 life. It's not like you die and go back to the beginning of the level. You die and it's game over. Do it all again. 33. Okay, well, yeah, I've got 0 fuel, so probably I want to fill that up. And, got my heavy armor. Maybe I'll increase that. And can I add some more fuel? No, I don't even have the capability to do so. Too much out of missiles too. Well, it's gonna have to work. Target 30 fighters. Shoot down 30 fighters. I'll do my best. I just gotta keep bobbing and weaving here. No! I fucking shot that. Come on now. What? It doesn't give you the like. I thought you could shoot those out of the sky, and it seems like you can't. So you're just effed. It's just an effing for all time. There will be no talking about it. There will be no get out of fucking bullshit, man. Yeah, like no, it's nearly impossible to evade. It seems like once you see it, you're done. You're cooked. Game over, huh? Huh. My rank is airman. Better than cadet. I don't like how just here comes the fucking planes, and then there's you see the little guy coming at you? That means you're dead. I want to see how beginner is. Let's see if it's actually any different. Because what I've seen so far in many of these games we've played is that the difficulty setting is just like a joke. There's actually not any difference between easy and normal in many of these games. Like I said, it's like a Christmas joke. Why is my fuel flashing? Alright, okay, there we go. Pardon me. Let's see. Oh, look at all those points. We can get the special armor. We can get the... what do we want? We want special armor and the special gun. Let's start with that. Go after our 10 warships. Wouldn't be surprised the only difference on this is you just get more points. Get out of there. I don't know what the flashing is. What is the flashing? Yep. This does seem a little easier. Who's on my ass? Nope. Get it. Oh, get out of there. Oh, of course, there was one away. We gotta go over the mountain ranges again. Mission completed. Okay, maybe it is a little easier. Maybe I don't mind. Because I don't have all night, you know? I'm not gonna play this for 12 hours straight. Trying to become a sexpert, you know? No, let's do, let's go with a special... No, we can't do that, can we? We only have 43k to work with. Let's refuel about that much. And keep the rest in savings. And we'll come back and see if we can do another upgrade after we take out 30 fighters right here. See if we can get it all done. 30 fighters coming up. Whoa, it zoomed right past us there. These guys are going too fast. Just gonna keep my finger on the trigger. And hope for the, what are we doing there? Stop doing the flippy flip. We don't need to do that so much. We're not playing in the R360 cabinet. Oh, there's a hit. Nope. There's some danger there. That'll teach him. If I'm doing something to trigger that, I don't know what it is. I would like to stop, though. I don't think it's helping me. Just taking up precious time that I could be blasting enemies. Ah, damn it. Well, at least getting hit doesn't, like, lower my fuel all the way down to 0. That's nice. Almost there. 2 more. 1 more. This is it. Oh. Got it. Ooh, actually, I got 1 extra. Hopefully I get a bonus for that. $88,000. That's what we've got. Now we can do our special fuel tank bonus and fuel up all the way. One more there. I think that'll be good. And save that up. Okay. Let's go. What's next? 15 warships. Looks like a nighttime mission here. Get me out on that water. Now here we go, flippy flip. Alright, where are you, warships? Damn it. Took a hit. Oh, get out of there. Come on. No, 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 no. No, I don't really think so. There we go. Watch out. Damn it. What do we got? 5 of 15. I think we're doing okay. Damn it. I feel like there's... I think I've hit a few of those and knocked them out of the sky, but it doesn't seem to be consistent, and that's a problem. It's a problem for me. I need to be able to do that every single time. Alright, over halfway there. Something got me. Damn it. Again. Then I'd actually like to do the flippy-do, but I can't seem to figure out what the button combination is to make that happen. Oh, I'm out of missiles. That's great. So, So I'm gonna have to take them out with my guns. If I even can. Oh, okay, there we go. That's fun. Kinda looks like I'm tossing candy corns out into the ocean. Doesn't it? Get out of there. Now, see, I don't even know if it's going to be possible. I try to line up so I can get one in my sights and shoot him. And then I got bogeys on my ass, which makes it stupid to where I can't concentrate. Just tossing candy corns everywhere. Like how am I gonna do this? I have no missiles left. Am I just screwed? Is that just the end? Should they might as well just end it here for me? Because I don't have enough of the missiles left. Am I just dragging my dick through the weeds here? Are the candy corns not going to get the job done? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. I can't even stay in a good spot to try and get shots off. They won't even... It doesn't even highlight them. The warship doesn't even light up for my regular gun. That's it. Okay. I see. So apparently, it is crucial that you not run out of missiles when you need to take out warships, because you can't just use your guns. They're impervious to your guns for some reason. Whatever, man. And again, they can't just throw you a bone and say, "Alright, would you like to start on that last mission?" You may like to, but you're not going to. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go back to the very beginning of the game because you're a piece of shit. And you shouldn't have lost. That's what we get for losing. Hello, Mr. Jorfus. How are you doing this evening? Hope your Friday evening is treating you well. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and do the special armor and the spatial there, and maybe next time we'll go for the missiles. You were taking a big dump. That must have been quite the dump. For 48 minutes now we've been live. So if that's what was keeping you, that's it's quite the bout of constipation. I hope that you're fully recovered now. We've hit one, okay, yeah, whatever. Nope, get out of the way. God. Bullshit. There we go. Flip around. Yeah, alright. Only can do that when I don't want to. Always a great thing to have happen in a game. You do stuff that you know it has use, in certain situations, but the only time you can ever do it is when you don't want to. And then when you're actually like, hey, I would like to use that maneuver now. You can't figure out how to do it. Mission completed. Which console do you think is better by this far? Sega, Nintendo, Atari, or Evercade? I don't know. I mean, if you're talking about stuff that I've been playing lately, hold on, let's go ahead and do that. And I have to do that. Okay. I think that'll be good. I don't know. It's too early to say. Too early for me to really say on the VCS or the Evercade because I've only had them for a few days. But it has me interested to go back and actually do more in a more systematic way, going through the Nintendo catalog. Because of course I grew up playing games, and you know, have always loved video games. But you know, when you're growing up, when I did, you would get an opportunity to maybe rent a game on some weekends. But the majority of games that came out for these consoles, I didn't play as a kid. Most people didn't. There were very few people at that point when these games were being released who just played everything. It wasn't really... It just wasn't like something people did. Fuck it. Oh my god, really? Wow. There was just too much. There was too much coming out, and there was not like easy access to all of it, you know? So it's cool to go back and try a bunch of this stuff now. It's been shit. As frustrating as it is sometimes, it's still fun. It's cool. So I don't know which one I would say is my favorite. I'm really impressed by the Evercade, though. I feel like I'm going to become a great big fan of that thing. I was very impressed with it. But, you know, getting a lot of mileage out of my Genesis Mini recently has been cool, too. Adding games to it. Just, it's a cool little machine. Mr. Jorfus has a joke of the night. Let's hear it. See what you got. They were right in the Sega Mania review that you were not going to get through this on your first attempt. That's fairly obvious. If you didn't notice, I've not gotten through it yet. I'm not making Maverick proud here. I mean, that was a decent run for the first level. And let's go ahead and do our special armor. And let's do our fuel. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Man, I meant to do the fuel tank. Not just... Ah. That was a boner. I wasted some money on that one. Not a good look. Not a good look, dog. That ain't it, chief. Gosh. Darn it all. Gosh darn it all to fuck. Seven out of 10. All right. Oh, that was stupid. One more, please. Nope. Nope. No. I knew that. I knew it. I knew I was going to have to fly over another mountain range. It always happens. We need one more hit. Here comes a mountain range. To make you stick around this level for another few minutes for no fucking reason. Okay. There we go. End the level. Mission complete. Mr. Jorf says, joke of the night's here. He says, two guys were in the middle of the desert. One dude gets bitten by a snake in the head of his D. The dude tells his friend to check the survival manual. And the manual says, suck the poison. The manual says you're gonna die. Well, a sad, tragic tale. Sometimes it bees like that, though. Special fuel tank. Let's fuel it up to right there, and we're gonna need. Oh. All right. Okay. Target 30 fighters. Target 50 fighters. Guess we're gonna do this one, aren't we? Shoot down 30 fighters. Just zipping on by me, huh? Look at that. How am I supposed to hit that? Damn it! 3 of 30. I'll actually hit one of the missiles for once. Seems like they're being really shitty to try and target here. The D-pad, by the by, not the most pleasant thing to try to use when piloting a fighter jet. There are much better video game implements that can be used. So I would recommend attaching a flight stick. Though I don't think that's an option for the Game Gear. Guy behind us. Another one behind us. There we go. That's... yeah. That's all Maverick stuff right there. They said Yu Suzuki was inspired by Top Gun when he was creating the Afterburner series, which this is kind of a part of, so... I wonder if Yu Suzuki saw the new Top Gun. I bet he did, and I bet he loved it. One of my other favorite Japanese video game creators, Hideo Kojima. He saw Top Gun and he thought it was fantastic. He was a big fan. Alright. I think we can get some more fuel here. Alright. Well, I need to make sure I have missiles here. Gonna have to get plenty of those. And fuel. We're gonna need plenty of fuel. How about our shot here? I think we can save the rest. Yeah, let's try that. 15 warships. Should have plenty of missiles this time. And plenty of fuel. 38 missiles to get it done here. On our nighttime mission. Out in Oceania. Two. 3. Stupid mountain ranges. Always coming in to screw up my plans. Throw me off. Alright, now it's daytime. Well. 15. 6 out of 15. More mountains. Poppycock. Bunch of horse wallop. 7. 8. Oh, man. Stop it with the damn mountain ranges. We're good on that. We can do without the mountains for a minute, you know? We can just focus on the water. That's all we need to do is focus on the water. Like, stay over the water. Stop flying to the mountains. 9 of 15. 10. 11. Mountain range, of course. Oh, and then I get hit. No. Shooting them candy corns. 12. Just 3 more. Get out of there. Yes. 13. How'd I miss that? No. Hate the candy corn mountains. I love candy corn, but I don't like the candy corn mountains. What was that? Some sort of alert. 1 more. 14 out of 15. Got him. What? Jeez. The hell? Uh-oh, the bot's here. I'm gonna have to do this myself. Hold on, putting this this bot in his place. Okay, taken care of. Okay, now let's see. All right. Let me go ahead and do some. No, we don't need. I just need fuel. That's all. All right. 20,000. Yes, and maybe time to upgrade our gun. That's good. And missiles. Won't let me get any missiles. Oh, wait. We need... Okay, I don't have enough. Never mind. Time to go. What's next? Target 40 fighters or 50 fighters? Shoot down 40 fighters. I'll try. Shoot them down with my candy corn. With my dangerous candy corn gun. If I can manage to avoid their bullshit. So back over there. Come on. No! No, 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 no. $10 out of 40. All right. No, I don't think that's quite right. Pull up. 16. Almost halfway there. Ah. All right. 15 mo. We can do this. This is easy. Fuck it. Trying to shake these guys. There's like... Just doesn't seem very reliable no matter what you do. Alright, 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. That's it. Take us home. Take us home. Get him. Got him. 2 extra, even. Oh yeah, Jess, you missed your wrench chance. We needed you. Obviously, we need to refuel. And that one... 61,000. Got enough for some missiles. Okay. Target 15 tanks. Haven't done any tanks yet, so let's see what we got to do here. Mission number 6. Destroy 15 tanks. Ooh, look at the pretty pink color here. Where are the tanks going to be? Out over the desert plain here. 1, 2. Ah. This one rocked my ass. So it's going to be like the ocean where we got to take out 2 and then they're going to put us... Oh, now we got to go over the ocean to get back to the desert again, huh? Really trying to fuck with us. Don't fuck with me. They're doing it, though. No, get him. What? 6 out of 15. Now we just have to wait 5 minutes to get back to tanks again. Oh, thank you. We didn't have to go across the ocean again. Oh, look at that. Got some choppers now. Super thunder blades are coming after us. Ah. 8 out of 15. Across the ocean. Here we go. Damn it. Come on, get me back to the desert. Put me back in front of some damn tanks again, please. This is just going on and on. A little excessive there. Pretty sure I shot that down, but, you know. Alright, 5 more. That's all they're gonna give me. And then they make me go over the mountains again. God bless. This is like the... That's like the worst enemy in this game. Is the waiting that they make you do. They give you an opportunity to shoot down like 2 of the guys you need to take out. And oh, let's put them over the mountains again. And now let's make them go through the water again. And now the mountains again. And how about another splash of water there? Go put them through the water again. Why are none of these hitting? That should have been it. Look, they're... I knew it. I just knew it. Every single time. You need one more? How about you go over the mountains again? How about you take a trip across the ocean again? Would you like that? There we go. Okay. Woo! Uh-oh, Jess. The bot's back. Why did this... How the... Why can't I... Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Okay, let me refuel. Let me grab some more missiles. I think that's good. Okay. Target 20 tanks this time. Mission number 7. Coming up. Another Pink Skies mission. Another send me across the stupid ass bullshit mountain ranges. Two, 3. Yeah, I don't care. You know what? Just go for it. Just really go for it. Just keep effing me in the back. Every 2 seconds. Really, really something else, isn't it? Alright. Yeah, sure. What I care about more than evading these guys is not wasting the opportunity to take out these tanks when I have the chance. Because I'm just going to keep getting hit. And if I worry about the guys coming up on, you know, coming from behind, I'm going to run out of time. Because they make me wait so long in between having opportunities to take out the tanks. I've got to do it when I get the chance. That's got to be priority number 1. But now I'm getting screwed! Right in the freaking back. There's nothing... God damn it. Really pissing me off. Damn it. How did that happen? What happened to my gargantuan armor? No! What happened to my good armor that I was supposed to have that I paid all that money for? What did I pay all that damn money for? If they just get to fuck with me and take it all away anyhows. No! Well, that's gonna be that. That's that. Not happy about that one. I don't like getting that close to the end of a game, and I don't like that. Well, there it is. That's it. There's your G-Loc on the Sega Game Gear. Let me open up this review again. I can put it back up here one more time. No, not that. That's not what I wanted. That. There we go. The G-Loc Air Battle review. Time to review the review. Our mission was simple. It was to blow lots of people, lots of fighters and tanks and warships to hell. We were able to choose the missions in any order we wanted to. That's confirmed. Missions are very similar. Yeah. Action almost entirely takes place from a first-person view. Yeah. Yeah, we're awarded points. It's a fairly short game, they say. Which, yeah, if I would have gotten through it, I think that entire run would have probably ended up being between 20 minutes and a half hour. I wasn't watching the clock exactly, but I think that would have been pretty close. But they said, you know, it's difficult enough to ensure that you aren't going to complete this easily within a few tries. And that's for sure. Very true. The graphics aren't great, but they do the job. Check. That's true. For a Game Gear game. Absolutely. You could do a lot worse. I've seen some Genesis games that look worse than that. So, you know, no problem. Graphics are not an issue on this one. The sound is really good. They say the music is brilliant, but they have also said that they've seen online hatred for the music over the years, which I don't get. I'm in agreement with them on this one. I think the music is brilliant. I like the music in this game, and I thought the sound was good. Good sound effects. Good sound quality. Again, especially for a Game Gear game. Said G-Loc Air Battle won't be for everyone, but it's very reasonably priced and is worth giving a blast if you've never played it before. So yeah, I'd say it's definitely worth trying out if you've never played it. And even if you have, it might be worth revisiting. Because now I feel like this game has made my shit list, and I'm going to have to go back through just for personal reasons and complete this one at some point. So that's how I feel about that. And that was our very first review from issue number 2 of Sega Mania. Next time, we're going to be taking a look at a very famous Sega game, moving away from the Game Gear back over to the Sega Mega Drive or the Genesis, whichever you prefer. And what that game is, I'm not going to tell you. If you would like to find out what that game is, like I said earlier in the stream, you can just use that link in the description below to hop on over to the Sega Mania Magazine Online Archive. Click on issue number 2. Digitally flip over to page, what is that, 24. And you'll find out what we're going to be playing next time on Sega Mania. If you don't want to find out, then just don't do that. It's that simple. If you don't want a spoiler, if you like being surprised, then just don't look ahead. But yeah, G-Loc. A pretty good flying game for the Game Gear. I'm not a huge, like jet fighter flight sim guy. Never have been. So I feel like the fact that I had a little bit of fun with it, that says something. It's difficult. It's a difficult game. I won't hold that against a game. I do wish that I wish that the evasive maneuvering were a little bit more reliable. Because I feel like I was still trying to figure out exactly what you were supposed to do to avoid collisions, to avoid the enemy combatants when they appeared behind you. What seemed to work most of the time was just holding the D-pad either all the way left or all the way right until you would go past their position, and then they would fly around you, and then you swoop back over and then get a chance to get a shot off. But on that last one, it seemed like that wasn't working as well, which is why I took so many hits and then ended up dying, because the strategy that I was employing up to that point stopped working for me. Also, I will admit I was being a bit reckless on that last attempt because I didn't want to... you saw what happened. You'd get maybe like 3 to 5 tanks to shoot at across a desert field, and then you'd come up upon an ocean segment. Obviously, there aren't going to be any tanks in the ocean. And then after the ocean, there's a mountain range. And then it might go back to the ocean again. And then another chance at the desert. And if you're too concerned on your desert part, if you're too concerned with the enemy, the fighters flying behind you and coming towards you, as you're maneuvering, you miss opportunities to drop your bombs on the tanks. And then you only have so much time to complete the mission in. And I barely made it through the previous tank mission. I think I had like 20 seconds left. I figured it was going to be harder that time with even more tanks to take out. So I was really trying to just take some hits, get through it, and I thought I was going to be able to do it. I only had 3 more to go, which is what really chaps my ass about it. But I will not blame the game. I will blame my lack of prowess. I think if I sat down with it for another few hours, I would definitely be able to get through it. Maybe it wouldn't take me that long. It might be my next attempt, but you just never know. I don't know what the final mission was going to be like. So, I did my best. Jorfus said, for me, it's a 9 out of 10. I'm going to give G-Loc Air Battle, I'm going to give it 675 out of 1,000 super divorces. And I always have to explain this because of the unfortunate state of modern video game reviews. People feel like anything less than an 8 or a 9 is garbage. We've got these simpletons writing game reviews, and they've put us in this situation. They've led people to believe that if you see anything below an 8, it's like, oh, don't bother with it. It's not even worth playing. To me, I've said this before, I'll probably say it many times. I think a 5, if you're dealing on a scale of 1 to 10, a 5 is just middling. It's average. It's right there in the middle. It's a middling effort. Or as the kids say, mid. But mid does not mean hideous. It doesn't mean awful. It doesn't mean it's shit. It just means it's middle of the road. It's not a great game, but it's also not horrible. You might have some fun with it if you sit down and play it. And ultimately, isn't that what we want? We just want to be able to sit down. We want to play a game and have a little bit of fun while we're doing it. I think you can have some fun with a game rated a 5, or here a 500 Super Divorces out of 1,000. Once you start dipping below 5 or below 500, you're getting into the subpar category. There might be some people out there who still like a 4, a 3, or even, like me, I've said before, there are games that I have played that I would say are 2s or 1s, or even a 0, that are so shitty, it's hard to believe. And then that can be entertaining in its own right. So even though I'm giving these scores and I review them and I say my piece, I always recommend people go out and have their own experience and see what it's like for you. I don't want people to listen to my words and then make up their minds. Use my words, use my reviews to inform whether or not they should try something. Now, inevitably, maybe if I describe something in a certain way, it's going to strike your fancy. It's going to pique your interest, and you're going to be more likely to go and give it a shot for yourself. But ultimately, don't base your whole opinion on what's worth playing and what's not on what I have to say about it, or anyone else for that matter. My philosophy on any game, give it a shot, please. Give it a shot. Mr. Jorfa said, do you hate wood? He said, I hate it because of wood fire pizza. How is pizza going to find a job now? I actually do like wood fire pizza. And I who am I to not like wood? My house is made out of lots of wood. If I didn't like wood, I would. How could I like my home? And I love my home. Yes, not a bad ranking. Well, Jorf, it's not really an indie game. G-Loc Air Battle is not an indie game. It was made by a big. I mean, it's directly from Sega. You know, just not the arcade version, of course. The arcade version would have been a bit more graphically impressive, probably controlled a little more fluidly. Obviously, you saw that big. I don't think you did see at the beginning of the stream the R360 deluxe sit-down cabinet for G-Loc Air Battle. I'll show you real quick. Check this out. This is the deluxe version of the game that could be found in arcades back in the late 80s or early 90s. Look at that thing. Isn't that badass? You don't even see any, you don't see anything like that now. It's incredible. Anyway, yeah. If you've not done so, please sub to this channel, bong the gong for notifications so you know when new videos go live. Maybe if YouTube feels like telling you, because often they don't. But if you'd like it, if you'd like an opportunity to maybe be notified when new videos go live here, then sub to the channel, bong the gong, hit that notifications bell. Comment below if you got anything after the fact. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so at Super Divorce if you would like to listen to Super Divorce music, because I make music too. And if you're curious as to what that sounds like, just look up Super Divorce on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, wherever you stream your shit, you can find Super Divorce. Oh yes, like this video too. That's helpful. Until next time, everyone. Take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.